Imagine for a moment that your thoughts are not just passing reflections, but the foundations of your reality. What you believe about yourself and about what is possible for your life and your business directly influences the results you achieve. It is not about luck, talent, or external circumstances. It is about beliefs, those deep convictions that guide every decision, every action, and every reaction. Understanding this is key to designing the life and business you truly desire, and it is the foundation of an approach that combines decades of research in psychology and neuroscience with the practical experience of thousands of successful entrepreneurs and leaders. The first step to taking control of your reality is understanding that your thoughts generate concrete effects in your environment. This is the law of cause and effect. Every idea, every expectation, and every emotion you hold acts as a catalyst that influences your opportunities and the results you achieve. If your thoughts are negative or contradictory, you will attract inconsistencies and obstacles. If they are clear, specific, and supported by positive emotions, your brain begins to filter relevant information and direct your attention toward opportunities that might previously have gone unnoticed. Beliefs function as filters that shape your perception of the world. The law of belief states that whatever you accept as true with conviction and emotion ultimately becomes your reality. Every decision, every interaction, and every business strategy is affected by what your mind considers possible. For example, if you believe money is scarce, you will act in ways that confirm that scarcity in your experience. If you believe you cannot compete with larger companies, you will unconsciously limit your proposals and lower your expectations. The good news is that beliefs are learned and therefore can be unlearned and replaced with ones that empower you. Socratic questioning is a method for identifying and transforming limiting beliefs. It consists of 3 steps. First, identification. Analyze your convictions about money, success, abilities, and opportunities, detecting those that may be limiting your results. Second, questioning. Examine the truth of each belief. Ask yourself whether it is true, what evidence supports it, and whether there are examples that prove otherwise. Evaluate whether that belief helps or limits you, and consider what would be possible if it were not true. Third, replacement. Formulate an empowering belief that guides your decisions toward growth and expansion. For example, if you believed handmade products could not compete with mass-produced ones, replace it with the conviction that your offer provides unique and premium value, transforming your approach from competing on price to competing on value. Expectations also play a central role. The law of expectations states that what you confidently anticipate tends to come true. If you expect failure, your actions and behavior will encourage it. If you expect success, your decisions will align with that positive outcome. This law demonstrates the importance of developing a results-oriented mindset and acting with conviction, using each expectation as a guide that shapes your efforts and focus. The fourth law, attraction and repulsion, explains how your thoughts influence the perception of opportunities and challenges. It is not about magic or passive visualization, but neurology. When you combine clarity, positive beliefs, and constructive expectations, your brain functions like a magnet that detects resources, contacts, and opportunities that were previously invisible. On the contrary, constant negative thoughts create a repulsion effect, pushing opportunities away and increasing the perception of difficulties. Applying this law consciously allows you to align all mental elements to generate extraordinary results. A fundamental concept for managing negative emotions is personal responsibility. Every negative emotion arises from blaming someone else for what happens. Adopting the stance of "I am responsible" shifts the focus from victim to problem solver. This does not mean taking all the blame, but recognizing that you have the ability to influence future outcomes and channel energy towards solutions rather than resentment. When facing a problem, identifying the emotion, declaring your responsibility, and defining a concrete future action allows you to transform the negative experience into learning and progress. Constant change is inherent in the entrepreneurial world. The explosion of information, rapid technological evolution, and intensification of competition accelerate the pace of transformation. To thrive, it is essential to develop tools that enable adaptation. These include maintaining a positive expectation of change, seeing opportunities in every unexpected situation, applying Darwinian adaptation that prioritizes speed of adjustment to new scenarios, and engaging in continuous re-evaluation to adjust strategies according to changing realities. Learning to dance with change turns uncertainty into a competitive advantage and allows you to seize opportunities that others perceive as threats. High-value relationships are another critical component of success. No strategy, product, or process alone guarantees outstanding results if you do not know how to cultivate and maintain meaningful connections. Understanding how impactful business relationships work, building strong networks, and strengthening strategic ties significantly increase your ability to achieve goals and open new doors. The quality of your relationships largely determines the ceiling you can surpass in any venture. Personal and business development require a constant process of mental maintenance. Just as we update software to remain compatible with new technologies and needs, we must update our beliefs and approaches to stay aligned with evolving goals. A growth mindset, which considers that skills and competencies can be developed, fosters continuous improvement and the ability to seize opportunities compared to those who maintain a fixed mindset. Identifying limiting beliefs, replacing them with empowering ones, and evaluating results becomes a cycle of constant improvement that fuels both personal and professional growth. In practice, applying these laws and principles transforms daily decisions and micro-actions. From setting prices and selecting teams to managing projects and interacting with clients, beliefs and expectations guide results. Awareness of these internal processes allows you to intervene deliberately, direct energy towards solutions and opportunities, and build an environment where the right mindset generates tangible results. The combination of cause and effect, beliefs, expectations, and mental attraction constitutes a comprehensive framework for creating desired realities, a system that turns the mind into a strategic design tool for life and business. Finally, the synthesis of these concepts reminds us that the power of change resides within each person. Understanding how thoughts, beliefs, and expectations shape reality, assuming responsibility, adaptation to change, and building high-value relationships make it possible to generate extraordinary results. The human mind, properly aligned, functions as an engine of opportunity and growth, where every conscious action strengthens the ability to achieve goals and overcome previous limitations. Applying these principles consistently offers a clear path toward continuous improvement, expansion, and sustainable success, making it possible for each person to become the architect of their own reality.